Hi warriors, it's Hanne here and welcome back to another video. Or if you're new here, hi, I'm Hanne and I love sharing my recipes, eating disorder tips and just mental health advice. If you like what you hear, definitely subscribe and stick with me on this journey. I'd love to have you. Anyway, as the title suggests, today I'll be sharing with you the budget, easy, quick, tasty meals that I had for breakfast this week. If you're up for that, definitely stick around. The first breakfast I had this week was a fruit and yogurt bowl. I know, this might not be the most interesting thing, but it is my go-to breakfast and something I have probably most days. Whilst I am trying more different things lately, fruit and yogurt, it just never gets old. If I'd made some granola, I would have definitely topped it with that as well because it brings it to the next level. However, even without, just sprinkling some nuts and seeds on top adds a bit of texture that makes this go over the moon. Personally, I also like to add some greens powder and some protein powder just for a bit of extra nutrition, but you really don't have to in order to be healthy. I just like to because I like what it does to the flavor and the texture, and I like knowing that I'm getting all my nutrients in. Obviously, these powders can make the breakfast a little bit more expensive than it would be otherwise, but I'll be leaving my favorite powders, protein powders, etc. below, and these are the ones that I've found are cheapest or that I've managed to get a discount code for all of you guys. So definitely check out those links in the description as well. Day 2. I didn't really have much time. I couldn't really be bothered to think about breakfast. So I had peanut butter bagels. I really wanted to make this peanut butter banana, but we didn't have any more bananas, so peanut butter it was. Very basic, but very tasty. Not much else to say about this, except that peanut butter is obviously very cheap. And bread isn't too expensive either. Personally, I got these bagels off Olio, so they didn't cost me a thing. If you don't know Olio, it's a food waste prevention app. Definitely download it onto your phone and see if there's anything going in your area. On day 3, I decided to make pancakes, but not your standard pancakes. You're probably bored of seeing them already, but mini pancakes with protein powder, just because why not? However, Tom's wok was in the dishwasher and my pan isn't exactly non-stick, so this turned into a bit of a disaster. I decided to abort mission and make an ice cream instead. I blended up 3 or 4 frozen bananas with peanut butter and chocolate chips and some of the remaining pancake batter. I then topped it with the pancake bits and some chocolate sauce, and later also added some berries. This, for the sheer quantity, was quite filling, very tasty and very nutritionally balanced. So all in all, it wasn't that much a disaster in the end, and I really enjoyed this breakfast. On my final day, I decided to go savory. I really fancied some scrambled tofu, which we didn't have in the house, so I decided to improvise and make my eggs with chickpea flour. I added water, spices, nutritional yeast, and most importantly, black salt. Honestly, get this stuff. We bought a massive bag, shared it between our friends, and for a small price, we now have black salt for the rest of our lives. This stuff makes anything taste eggy, whether you use it in quiche, omelettes, scrambles, etc. And it's so worth the investment. This breakfast was so delicious that I considered making another bagel immediately after finishing the first, and that I think I may be converted to more savory breakfasts in the future. Definitely let me know if you try it out and if you feel like you're being converted as well. Also let me know which of these breakfasts look best to you, and what is your favourite breakfast? I might try it out in a future video, because I know that for me, breakfast used to always be quite challenging during my eating disorder, which makes it all the more fun now to try out loads and loads of new different recipes without the same fear that I used to feel back then.